I'm putting you backstage so I can ask a question before I bring you forward. Hello, everybody. So, Shae, do you want to be live on camera at the beginning, or do you want to do a cosplay reveal for the audience? That is the question. And I'll need a thumb up or thumb down. Thumb up for yes, thumb down for no. Okay. I have no idea what the hell that is. Shae, unmute yourself.
I can't.
You just did.
You did.
There you go.
Hi.
Hi.
Sai is in charge.
I am a shark.
All of the images you see are because Sai is bringing it to you.
Are you gonna say anything, or am I literally gonna have to do this from behind a canvas?
Do it from behind a canvas. So, hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Red Valkyrie Presents, this time on location from Tidewater Comic Con in Virginia Beach.
Yes.
Joining us today, live from inside a metal building, and just isn't that fun getting a signal through, is Bill Mouse, with a few guest appearances by Kat when she is not too busy doing commissions. Yes, she is cosplaying as a shark, Joe. That is quite correct.
Aren't I good? I did such a good job on this shark.
Yeah, she looks just
Just like it.
You know
Just
what?
like
We're
it.
gonna do. Are you gonna play the actual drum roll?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Shae the Red
has now become
awesome.
Yay!
Hi, it's in the studio,
Yes.
which is the size.
Okay. Don't move for a few seconds. Your other don't move. Let the camera focus in and stop potatoing.
We have one dot. Stop moving, Bill. I'm sorry. We have one dot of internet.
One dot.
It shocks me the convention center does not provide internet in some manner.
It does. It does. For $80 a day per device.
Yes.
So, yeah, sorry. Y'all haven't super chatted enough for us to be able to do that.
Okay. If someone super chats
This is the truth.
$80,
$80.
If someone super chats $80, I will go buy the Wi-Fi from here right
So
now
that we
and
can
we'll stop
live stream
tethering.
for 4 minutes and 2 seconds.
Yep,
yeah,
For $80.
for $80.
That's like $80 for 4 minutes.
is it?
I did the math.
So,
I did the math.
do they give you like a
You
key?
just said
So
it.
could you do it on your laptop today and then your phone tomorrow?
I would have $80 today and $80 tomorrow.
Is it for each day?
Yes, per day per device.
Joe, I cannot just focus on the boobs, but thank you for asking.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Did you want to get it tried? Okay.
Bill, draw something. Go ahead. Good. Can you bring up the Nira X campaign?
Doing it right now.
Among Us?
Yeah, they're like these little spaceship people.
Just from the game. I think I know exactly what we're talking about.
Oh,
It's
kiss all the boobs.
I'll make sure that it's the right.
Yes, I don't- these are all accurate. These are
These
all
are
accurate.
right? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Is there any like little
You'll have
details?
to tell me when it comes up because I can't see it.
So
Or like-
you can
It is up.
like hats or little
Okay.
things.
So Nira X Dark Seas is going to be live for 2 more days. So we have today and tomorrow.
Does it matter?
Um,
Kind of like something
which
cool?
is why I feel to extend it. I could cause it from Tidewater with him, with
Mhm.
Kat, who's over there
Yeah.
drawing.
You can have, like, a robot
Um,
follow
yeah.
you.
Oh no!
Uh-huh.
Wait, do we see? There's Kat. There's Kat. But basically, we're on the last 2 days of this campaign. It is a Kickstarter, so there is no in demand. So if this is something that you want to get in on, highly recommend you get in on it as soon as possible. Sai, I think we're gonna have to have you go over the tiers because we actually cannot see them because this is what happens when you stream from
Would you like a
a
sombrero on it?
convention center.
That'd be funny. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to read over the tiers really quickly since Bill is busy. And then once Bill is done being busy, he can come back and let us know what the book is all about. Sound good?
That sounds fantastic.
Okay, so the starting tier is $6, and that is for Nira X Dark Seas #1 in digital. I'm assuming likely a PDF given the picture on the tier itself. So that's awesome for the international people or for the people who prefer to read on their tablets. And like you said, just $6 and already 24 backers on that. Let me see here. And then, wow, really? So the second tier that I see listed here is also a $6 tier. This was probably, was this an early bird one? Where, so the second tier I see is the regular cover, and it's labeled as $6 or more. Is that correct, Bill?
I believe that's right. I think that's for the just the regular
Yes.
standard issue. Standard cover.
Wow.
Regular.
That
cover
is incredibly cheap. And then we have the Nira X Dark Seas #1 Deluxe Digital at $15. And that is Nira X Dark Seas
You want
#1.
any
So
kind of, like, shoes on it?
the current book. And then
No?
Nira X Reborn #1, 2, and 3, also in digital. Then we have the Bill Mouse Nira variant cover for $15. And that is a super sexy cover.
Like a little pet that
Again at $15, and that is the physical book, shipping to anywhere.
It's like a miniature version of it.
yeah, so just following. Yeah, except
And then we have the Bill Mouse Evil
Oh,
Nira
okay. So it's
variant
just like
cover,
him playing like that and just smaller.
Think-
following
also
Bluetooth
for
as well.
$15.
And he looks just basically just like him, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
without a hat.
And without a hat. Yeah,
Sai
just him
will
by
be able to
himself.
speak.
Did he have like
Yes,
little
I can
antenna
hear you.
off the top?
Some people do that, but that's not the original character.
Gotcha. Just kind of like square.
And
on the
then
top?
for $20, the Johnny Segura variant cover. And then also $20, the Charles Thurston variant cover. Also $20, the Mermaid variant. Again, very sexy. She's got the strong arm there. Like how you did the musculature on that cover. And then, not for kids, we have the Bill Mouse Nira X nude cover for $25.
Kind of like that. Is that cool? I'll put a couple little highlights on it for you and stuff.
And then we're getting into, let me see here. Well, here is the Nira variant cover as an all art edition. So basically, it's like a virgin cover. for $25. And that is awesome looking. We have the same thing for the Johnny Segura. We have the same thing for the Charles Thurston. We have the same thing for the Evil Nira. And then we are, looks like another artist variant, John Stinsman. Again for 25. So there are a lot of options here in the 25 range.
The John one is where this came from.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take a picture of it.
Ah, gotcha. So that is what your cosplay is based on, is what you're saying.
Yes, it is. Hence
Awesome.
the tissue. We got the cutlass.
I'm surprised they let you in there with such a realistic looking sword.
I know. I had to get a green sticker.
Let's see here.
I'm glad you came by, dude. Are you gonna be here tomorrow?
I'm gonna butcher this name. We're up to $30, and that is the Mark Sparacio Calm Waters edition. I don't know if Bill can hear me, but did I get that name at all correct? I'm sorry, Mark Sparacio. And now I can't hear any of you. That's awesome.
Sorry, I muted. That's why you couldn't hear me.
If you hear us talking
said,
about here, it's live streaming.
I said that Bill was still talking to people at little Bill still talking to people at his table.
Gotcha.
Is this Mark Sparacio? Is that the name?
Oh yeah.
For
Mark
the
Sparcio.
cover. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was like,
Okay.
did you forget?
I just wanted to make sure I was saying it right.
Yes, you said it right, Si. Good job.
Mark Sparacio.
I'm
Who the
actually
fuck is that guy?
most of the cover artists for this issue.
Uh-huh.
I'm meeting them and knowing them for the first time.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Our publisher Tom at Committed Comics,
Mhm.
he is the one who has recruited this fine group of artists to do variant covers for us.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Do you want to slide back in here?
Sure.
Hello, Ken. Welcome. All right.
Hello.
And
There we
let's see
go. We're back with Bill.
Nice.
I had this cool little kid come up and I had to draw something.
I heard.
So just to explain, So Bill has this like cute little tube that has this giant mouth and a hole in it. It says "Feed me," and it's really just if people like kids and stuff want to donate whatever pocket change they have or anything like that, and then Bill draws them up something really cute.
Oh, that's
Little
nice.
quick sketch.
It was really sweet, and it was actually a really cute from one of the what is that game?
From the Among Us.
Thank
video
you.
game.
Yeah, it was. So you did a little Among Us
So
guy
thank goodness it was a nice little simple character. It was like a lot of fun.
with a sombrero.
Shae, tell me
Because
you're not
clearly
with
he
the
means
lingo of the kids today if you don't know what Among Us is.
I had forgotten just because I forgot the name.
Nope, the trolling will now
I was
commence.
just supposed to. I was going to look up reference on my phone. I wasn't really sure if I was going to be able to pull it up.
To be fair, when does the trolling not commence on this show? That's all this.
That
That's
is
all
true.
this show is troll.
hey, Bill, if it helps you draw it anatomically correctly, the Among Us, I don't know what you would call them, people, have one bone in their body.
You have one bone.
Yes, right in the center.
Yes, and it is dead center.
Dog bone.
That's hilarious.
Like they've done the skeletal structures of them where they do like the little
Yeah.
resin.
when they
figure,
get
and
killed.
it's just a bone.
One bone in the middle.
When they get
Just one
killed
bone.
in the game and chopped in half,
Uh-huh.
you see that one
Oh
bone
yeah, they're a half
sticking out
bone,
through
yeah,
the center.
Yeah, I remember that.
And
Yeah,
every time an archaeologist finds just a loose bone,
that's
it's
what
like-
it is.
it's one of
That's
those
It's Among
exactly.
Us.
That's what's going on. That's
So
what's going on.
moving on from the
Conspiracy
nice,
theories
warm, family friendly thing that you were talking about, we're up to the $30 Bill Mouse Mermaid
The nude
nude variant.
Yes. In that variant, she's nude.
And then
It's helpful, Bill.
I hate to describe it this way, but the Virgin nude cover.
Yes.
And then we're up to the doubloons, So
Oh, no, it doesn't.
it looks like in this you're getting, let's see, the Virgin variant. I assume that's the non-nude version of the Virgin variant. The Nira X challenge.
Our thing is scrolling a little slower than yours, so I'm just going to hop on.
Whatever you just did.
That thing.
All I did was mute.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say because you cut Bill off mid-sentence.
I'm sorry.
I because Bill was talking here and not here, and I was like, shit. So I tried to mute to save it, but it's fine.
My satellite is on a delay.
Look, Ken says I got my doubloons, baby. Nice, Ken. Thank you.
Doubloons.
So for Nira X gold chips, I guess they're kind of like poker chips, plastic probably.
Yes. In this, the material that they're made out of, they're made out of the same material as a poker chip. I don't know what poker chips are. Actually made out of, but they're.
Tidewater Comic Con attendees.
That's it. Just attention. Oh.
There you go.
I didn't know how loud that was going to come through, so I didn't want to blow your ears out.
No, it was fine. It was actually really clear and really good volume.
Oh, good.
I was looking forward to whatever the announcement was.
Tom Wellington signatures if you want to go get them.
Oh,
He's
Mr.
still refuses to wear
Smallville.
the costume. A little angry about that.
Oh yeah, he won't wear the costume.
Yeah, I watched the show for 10 years, so he can wear the costume. And,
You know what?
he just won't wear
They
the
should
jeans.
get him, Rosenbaum, and Adriana Pilecki all together since she did an episode of Smallville.
She did, yeah.
Yes.
She did.
By the way, I have been stalking her table, and Bill was like, when I got up and walked around, she was there. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Because when I was there, I first went there, she is at lunch, and then I went back there, and she was in panel. Then I went back there, and I have no idea where she was. She just wasn't there.
Yeah.
So
John Wick got her.
That's what happened.
Well,
She got
that's what
blind.
happens to Miss Perkins when she
got
breaks the
brain.
rules of the Continental.
That's what happens.
And I'm
That is
pissed
what
off
happens.
because Shae sent me pictures of the photos that they have available on her table to buy for autographs.
Yeah.
And the one that they have that says John Wick on it is not her from John Wick. In John Wick, she has very, very dark brown hair. In that picture, it's like a picture of her at a Comic-Con panel doing promotion for John Wick. It's not her from the movie.
Gosh, are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
It's
it's
not a
just
scene from the movie?
no.
No.
She's like just in like a blue shirt.
I mean, even if it was like, you know how they cater food in the back when they're filming a movie?
Right.
Like getting like
At the craft table.
Craft
If
service?
it was
Yeah.
like a craft table.
Yeah.
But it has
No.
to be during the movie though.
She wasn't even in costume. No.
Hey, Kathy.
Ooh, very nice.
Oh, perfect. Come over here.
All
Show
right.
the camera.
So you get.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
oh,
It's
hold
okay.
on.
Hold on. Here, I will show the
There you
camera.
go, there you
This is one of the commissions Kat
This is
has
live.
just
This,
done.
this is the latest commission from Cat
Holy
House.
hell. How long did that take her?
Oh, you have no idea. I've been watching her do this all day, and I'm just like, I don't understand. It's
Yeah.
just ridiculous.
How long did
How long
that take her?
you, sweetie?
30 minutes.
What's a 30-minute sketch?
Right?
Ah,
I would say 45 minutes, but I think it's actually 30 minutes.
It's probably 30, knowing Kat. And she
probably
she would come over here, but she injured her back, and
She would rather not get up and down from her chair.
yeah, and she would have to kind of squat a little bit, and that's not where she's feeling.
Yeah. And we're still digesting like concession food, so it's
Yay,
So are
comfy.
you saying that there would be a gastrointestinal issue if you guys tried to stand? I understand.
no.
It's probably best for all of us
I
to
think
stay seated for a while.
I think it's just more like gravity. I think gravity affects you differently, like eating conflict.
Accurate. By the way, I also got some really great pictures. Bill has an awesome friend who does photography, and he got some really, really good pictures of the cosplay.
Yeah.
So I'll make sure that those are posted up.
Yeah, he did a really nice job.
They're super pretty.
So, Shae, are you intending on sharing the two that you sent to me?
Yes.
Yes. That's
Yes.
very helpful. Yes.
I'm sorry. Is there a reason that I shouldn't? Because you're asking the question, which makes me
I'm
question.
sorry, I should have translated. See?
See?
For,
Vale?
for our Puerto Rican friends out there and our Mexican friends.
ASL? We're
I had to translate for my
multilingual.
family.
Yeah! Look at that. Oh, so good.
Because I wanted to make sure we were talking about the same picture before I shared
Got
it.
you. No, that makes more sense. Yeah, it would make sense that you have access to that. So why wouldn't you share it?
And it's
And if
a lot
everybody
higher
actually
res than what
grabs
we're
the
achieving.
PDF, it's only $6. And there's no shipping.
I'm sorry that my poor little tethered Wi-Fi is not very strong.
Hey, it is much better than when you were, leapfrogging via cell and Wi-Fi.
Well,
Nice.
it is fighting against another system at the convention center that's purposely trying to dampen it
Yeah.
and trying to shut it down. So
I know that they're not
they're
trying to
talking about-
purposely dampen it or shut it down because that is fucking illegal.
What I meant to say is that they're accidentally shutting it down and
Unless you pay for it. Unless you give the money for it, in which case that accident will magically go away.
So if everybody would just buy the PDF.
If
Or
everyone would
super
just
chat
keep
$80.
super chatting. Or, you could also, our PayPal's there. You could always hit up our PayPal. That's instant. Super Chat's going to be here in six weeks.
I need 2,000 people to buy the PDF. It's only $6, and you'll be supporting.
You wouldn't even get that disbursement immediately.
It's fine. So we're scrolling.
All right, so we were up to doubloons. Okay.
Doubloons. Okay, so
and now
we're up to the all art cover.
The next one.
Ron Stensman?
Yeah.
Okay. Making sure that I'm on the right spot.
Yes.
So when it says
all right,
all
so
art
this
cover, it just means that
it's
there's
the
no
Virgin,
logo
right?
or dressing. Right. Exactly. It's the Virgin cover.
Yeah.
But the interiors are the same. Yes.
Now. Okay. It looked like,
and a lot of people might remember John from Extreme Studios back in the 90s.
Are some of these Virgin covers? Do some of these Virgin covers have like a border outline kind of shading around them?
I don't believe so. I think it's just the same cover, just without the logo.
Without the trade dress.
Right, without the trade dress.
I ask because in some of your thumbnails they do. So.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, I'm scrolling up a little bit, and I see like the all art, the Nira X nude cover. It's got I think he only put that white border around it
just to make it pop from the background.
To make it pop from the background, so that way you can see it. So, but it won't have that.
No, I meant the black that's around.
Oh, you mean like the
black
vignette?
fade?
You're talking about the vignette?
Yeah.
The vignette is actually on there.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I colored
it. All right.
I colored
that was my question because some had them, some didn't. So I wanted to know if it was just a thumbnail thing. Or...
Got you. Yeah, I purposely colored that one differently than the regular color. Yep. So you're correct about that.
Hello, Ice Queen. It's good to see you.
Awesome. And then we're down to the 3D acrylic standees here for $40.
Dressed as an ice cream. That's what happens when you're live at a show.
Yeah.
What book are we looking at? We are looking at Bill's book, Nira X Dark Seas. The link is pinned at the top of the description.
Sorry.
And it's actually
or at the top of the chat and in the description.
The last 2 days.
Yeah, 42 hours to go.
Only 42 hours. I feel like it's like the end of Battle Chasers. Not Battle Chasers, Star Blazers. We were talking about Joe Madureira for a while. So now we got Battle Chasers
yep.
and
I want to see you guys get over 10 grand for this. That would be awesome.
That would be amazing.
that would be. I need 2,000 people to buy PDFs. They're really cheap, no shipping.
Phil, you're terrible.
I know, right?
We want people.
That
we
would
want
put
to
you over
get to
20.
10,000, however, it gets there.
Hello, Joseph Soul. Welcome.
I actually don't mind whatever people would like to
Joseph
do.
Saul says hello, Bill, sir.
Joe Saul, what's up, my friend?
All right. So the 3D
Hello, my good
acrylic
sir.
standee, what makes it 3D? I have to ask.
They're actually 2D. It's just that they exist in a 3D space.
Okay, so it's a regular standee.
So it's a regular standee. I'm not sure. Yeah, the word the 3D in there is a little. I would have just said it's an acrylic standee, but I think it
Yes.
meant 3D in the sense that they're standees.
So I would love. You should ask him what is
It's
What
like, hey,
is-
by the way,
what is a not like what standee by
Yeah.
definition would not be technically three-dimensional.
right? Exactly. It's
Because
a
you do
three-dimensional, two-dimensional standee.
you realize that when you have movie characters like this and you say three-dimensional,
Exactly.
the exact thought is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
boobs are.
Yep.
Right, and we did have
That's
the
what
mouse
I would-
pads that were.
That's exactly what I would have thought. I would have
That-
thought it was like a mouse pad, but in a standee
And-
form.
And,
Welcome to the
just
point
so
of
there's
me
no
asking.
confusion, so there's no further confusion. It is for the set. It's not.
Oh.
It's not for one standee or the other. You do get both.
That's not bad.
standees.
Awesome.
$40
You've,
for two
you've
standees.
circumvented my next question.
Which
We're ready.
I'm glad that you're being sensible and practical with your questions.
Yes. Side normally is.
But yeah, so you get the Nira X standee, you get the Mercy standee, and you also still get the Nira X variant cover of the actual issue. So you're getting the book and you're getting the two standees. Plus
Awesome.
all of the
Awesome.
other stretch goals that have been unlocked up to this point.
We'll get there. We'll get there. So just to clarify, usually it's Shae sharing it, so it's Shae that points these things out and asks these questions. So it's really an odd thing for me to be doing this. I think I've done it like 3 times.
See, we both need to be comfortable enough to do this that we can go back and forth
You
without
see?
any issue.
And
Right.
extras.
This is just your practice. We're practicing with Phil.
Yeah,
because
and
we can.
we're practicing together while people are walking by, and it's
Yeah.
just like, and every time like she mentions a new name, I look up to see if it's a person that walked up,
Why not?
but it's a person that's here.
Yes.
I don't think I've done this myself in at least 18 months, and let me tell you, figuring out what the hell to do to start the stream was interesting at the beginning of this.
I noticed because
Since
we were
that's
on
never me.
screen for a brief moment.
Not on my
Go live,
screen, you
close
were.
up, let's
So it was probably just delay
Okay.
because
I'm hoping it was just delay. 'Cause
Putting
it was
up-
really funny. I was
putting
like,
up
oh,
the
look, we're on.
overlays.
Oh wait, we got muted.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
So putting up the overlays, sharing videos, anything like that, all of it's going to be delayed. And there's a delay in between us talking as well. So
Right.
Noticing that.
Like 20 separate delays, and we're also really
Yeah.
close to a black hole. So that's so like 7 minutes for us is like 6 years for you.
some time dilation. Yeah. Or it could be like that Stargate episode. You guys are going to start red shifting.
Nice.
See, that's what happens. This is what happens with no trade dress.
All right. So Mark Sparacio.
Yep, he painted. This is the Dark Waters edition, and the only reason that we called it that is because he painted like his artwork was great for this piece. We just wanted to have like an option where, because the background on his first cover, on his complete cover, is like kind of sunny and very peaceful in the background, and we digitally just threw in dark seas in the back of this one. So
Gotcha.
technically this
To
is
be
a
on
collab.
brand.
To be on brand.
Well,
So
you know,
that way,
Shae is scared of dark water.
ominous.
So be careful.
I am actually. I legitimately have a phobia of dark water.
Oh, hey.
like a really severe one.
Yeah, that's why I don't go to the beach.
Yeah,
on
no,
the East Coast. I go to the beach like in Puerto Rico.
I'm
but not
I'm
here.
fine like sitting on the
Yeah,
beach and
right.
looking out at the water,
Yeah.
but like being out, I don't need to be out in it. It's
Yeah.
fine.
So
I don't
Bill,
know
I can
what's
just
down
look at it.
what I'm going to do is take Shae to the beach and the Keys, where it's all crystal
There you
clear
go.
water and white sand
Exactly.
under the water, and you can see
That's what
clear
I'm
down
talking
to the
about.
bottom.
Yeah,
I'll be
we can see
okay.
30 feet down to the bottom.
I'll
Yeah.
be okay with that
Yeah.
for a while, but I
A
also still
while.
just don't like deep water. But if I'm
while.
gonna be in deep water, I need to be in deep water that I can see through. Otherwise, I will have a fucking panic attack. I don't care if it's like 2 inches and I can't. Like, no, I can't do it.
Okay, if it's 2 inches and you can't see through it, I don't want you in that water.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's called syrup.
That's called sewage.
It's called sewage. That's the other dark water.
That's called Jersey.
That's a good point.
Yeah, you don't go to
no
the
Jersey.
beach. You don't
No
go to the
Jersey
beach
water.
there. Yeah, that's not good.
You go to the Jersey beach to lay on the beach, and that is all.
Do you though? I feel like that would be where all the needles would be.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I think what you do in Jersey is that you sit at home with a picture of a beach on the wall.
I think in Jersey you pack up and move out of Jersey.
Yeah, that's the
I think
idea.
that's what you do.
Yeah,
That's what I would do.
So then we have the Virgin cover from Mark.
Oh yes, the Virgin cover. It is just what it says. There's a slight vignette across the top of the cover, but that's in the coloring there. But yeah, it's just his artwork straight up, no logo, no trade dress.
And then we
Bug.
have
There's
the
like one bug flying around.
Naked Mermaid,
Then we have the Naked Mermaid with no trade
the
dress.
Virgin Naked Mermaid,
and no dress.
until you fulfill that is a virgin nude mermaid. And what people do with the books, that's their own business.
Wow, Sai. Wow. Wow. You
Why
just
is
went
there
there.
one bug?
I don't know, but he really likes us.
One bug.
It's okay.
Okay. Then
Pillowcase?
after that,
I need that pillowcase.
Yes, we do.
Well, the pillowcase is interesting to me because, like, even if you don't use it as a pillowcase, you could use it as a double-sided scroll.
Yeah,
You can
like a
you
wall
can put
tapestry
you
almost.
can, you can put
Yeah.
a stick on the top and a stick
That's
on the bottom, and you can hang it on the wall.
Do we ever see
like
the
20
other?
by 60? It's huge.
Is the other side the same picture?
No, the other side is the nude version
Ooh.
of this picture.
Well
So when the neighbors come over, flip it.
When mom's over, so a nice side. When mom leaves, you go back to the side that you normally sleep on.
So
So-
yeah, it's the $60 tier is like you get the pillowcase, you get the Nira X variant cover, and you get the evil Nira X variant cover. So he's being kind of cool with that, like
Oh yeah.
both of those variant covers.
Is that a man eating a plant? Where?
No, a man-eating plant. The one that's in the actual
Oh, a man eating.
body of the campaign. While I scroll down.
Oh.
Yeah, in the body of the campaign, you can see like what the nude cover.
Oh,
looks like.
this guy. This guy right here.
Oh, that's just a big sea creature.
Gross.
Yeah, he's a gross sea creature. He comes out of dark waters.
Oh my
That's
god,
why,
that
that's why Shae doesn't like dark.
you know what that looks
Horrifying.
like? That looks like the Sarlacc if it was mobile.
You know
Yeah.
what? It's very Sarlacc inspired.
It's
you know,
disgusting.
If I get a chance, I'll throw in a Boba Fett helmet
Nice.
down there somewhere.
Yeah. Shae, we need this pillowcase so that what I'm
happening,
gonna
don't
do,
worry about
what I can do is seam rip it, and then you can have the nice version of the Fruitinari pillowcase and the nice version of this pillowcase, and then we'll
And then you
stitch
can sew the naughty ones. Yep.
the two naughty sides. Yeah, one for Bill's campaign and one for Fruitinari Punch, and that'll be my pillow. There you go.
Okay.
See, that's cool. That's a third option. Anybody who's listening,
There you go.
Yeah.
I like that option. These are good
And then we
options.
have the commission tier.
Yep, there's a commission tier. The black and white sketch similar in the amount of sketching as the two samples that are there. And you also get along with the sketch, you will get the wraparound cover. That
Nice.
has no logo trade risk
Nice.
on it.
Awesome. And two
And
of these have already sold, so there is only one commission tier left.
yes.
Oh.
It's the last one.
Better hurry. Get in
Yes.
there.
Get her.
And I'm sorry, you were saying, Bill?
I was actually saying exactly that.
Oh, okay. And then we have the same thing, but in color for 150.
Yep, and then with the same, the all art wraparound cover. So it's just the wraparound cover again with no trade dress. And except
Now-
this sketch will be in color, similar to what's in the samples.
Only 2 left.
Only two left
Five.
out of 5, which means 3 people have already gotten in on this.
Yeah.
Also, that's I really like the one on the right. Looks very, very good.
Oh, thank you.
The
I
red
like
bodysuit one.
the shinies. Yeah, I like that Phoenix one.
What did I tell you about Saya? I said abs and boobs, right? And you can damn near
Abs and
see
boobs.
abs through that suit.
But you know the funny
I like
part,
putting
what
the
actually
shiny-
attracted me to that one instead of the other one is the face and the hair.
Yep. See, I know Saya really well.
Let's see
Makes me happy
here.
that you like that.
Bag O Bill for 275. Bill, I think we're gonna
Bag O
need some
Bill.
explanation. Because
Well,
yeah,
it comes with like, I think a little bit of like just everything that I did, not the variant covers by other artists, which they could, if they happen to get that but still want a variant cover from one of the other artists, which are awesome. You can add those on individually. Once you pick a tier, you have access to the add-on
Yeah.
section, and then you can add on.
I added a lot on.
You're
I
awesome.
remember.
You're awesome.
I was going
She's setting a good example. That's good support.
be like Shae
That's
and
friendship.
also super chat Shae.
Yes. So you get
And if
Nira
you
X
will give me a
Dark Season
second,
1, you get the
I'm
all-art
gonna read
cover.
through
Yeah, that's a
all
long
of
list
this.
stuff.
Okay. We'll wait.
All right. So Nira X
This
Dark
is a
Seas
long
number
list.
1, the all art cover from Bill Mouse, the Bill Mouse Nira X variant, the Bill Mouse Evil Nira X variant, the all art Evil Nira X by Bill Mouse, the Nira X Mermaid Edition, the all art Mermaid Edition, the nude Mermaid Edition, the nude all art Mermaid Edition.
It's a very repetitive
Tom-
list.
Also, the
Tom
nude
went all
variant of the
Clearly.
regular Bill Mouse edition,
Mhm.
the nude Virgin Bill Mouse. Yes, that. The black
I
and
wish I
white
had a branded
wraparound,
box for this.
the nude wraparound, the Sancho canvas bag, which I don't think we have seen yet, and the all art wraparound variant cover. Interesting.
And I think that Tom made the wraparound cover that's the actual nude version of the wraparound cover. I think it's exclusive to this tier.
Mm. Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't
Okay,
remember
so I
seeing
see the all
Right.
exclusive wraparound cover nude variant. It's the third from the bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And then we have a bunch of ones that are all gone. 48-hour
Yes.
foil cover. Oh my gosh.
I almost thought it came with a Ginsu knife set or like something else. But it comes with a lot of stuff.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So you had a foil cover for the Dark Waters, and that is gone.
We had one.
And-
Yeah, that's all gone. It looks like because there's one.
And so is your not safe for work commissioned here.
I believe is that one already gone. There's 4 back. Yep, reward no longer available, so that's sold out.
And the
Uh,
color artboard commission is also sold out.
and that is also sold out. And my artboard, those are coming on.
Yep.
He calls my paper boards, but it's the typical comic art boards, the comic art paper that I draw. Typically.
It's good quality.
It's good quality
I
80-pound white stock paper.
So we're not talking like backing boards for comics. We're talking about
It's not. Yeah, it's not on a
something
cheap
else.
backing board. It's on a good 80-pound white stock. Is because it takes the media really good. It takes the marker really good.
Yeah.
So that's what the media likes best.
So I'm laughing at Joe's comment in the chat here from
what
Mr.
is it?
Joe.
Oh, good. They are sold out.
47771. Oh, good. They are sold out. So I'm going to assume that wasn't just a mean comment, and it might have been that Joe got it, and he's happy that they're sold out now. So that I don't know.
Or it could be that Joe didn't have the budget for it, and they're sold out, which means he's saved from himself.
Yes.
It's also a positive.
Or he's celebrating your success. Oh, they sold out. Good.
That's how it happens, though.
That's how it happens.
That's how it happens
Yeah,
because you're just a really nice, personable guy, and so your fans become friends.
If you see all my books in the '90s, I mean, obviously they paid me to get better. So I'm thankful.
By the way,
I'm thankful for the good people in my life.
If you ever come and see Bill live. At a con, the amount of interesting old school comics that he worked on that people will show up with and be like, can you sign this real quick? Like, it's been nuts.
People have no idea that I worked on a book called Captain Nauticus. We have a large nautical museum that's in Norfolk, Virginia. We did a comic book just for them. They didn't let us put our names on the book.
Oh my gosh.
Because their marketing department also put it together. So they're used to not being allowed to put their names on things because they're part of the machine. And they still find me. They still find out that I'm the one that drew it somehow. I don't know how.
Compare styles. That looks like a Bill Mel
style. They go to the dark aquatic web and they find out the secret information.
Not the
you
dark
know what?
Web, the dark aquatic web.
Aquatic web, yes.
It's where all the dark things are.
I'm gonna. It's secret, Bill. I'm gonna have you design a Red Lobster what you call it, like a not the tablecloth, but the placemat, and then I'm gonna get Red Lobster to buy them and use them, but not credit you at all. And then, 40 years later, I'm gonna come have you sign it.
Nice,
fantastic.
Now that we're 40 minutes in and I'm done describing your tears, could you please tell us about the book, Bill?
I was just going to say, do we want Bill to talk about what the book's about?
Well,
we haven't done that.
The book picks up exactly where the last miniseries left off. Nira X had just finished defeating a new villain, a new foe, called Thalia. She was going by a moniker called the CyberDemon, but since she lost to these cyber angels, she's kind of rebranded herself as a cyber angel hunter. So she's bound to show up again at some point because she's just filled with revenge for these chicks that have shown her
so much rage,
destroyed her home, and she's kind of a half cybernetic, half vampiric kind of character, and she tried to bond with the thing that actually gives them their powers, which is this cyber skin that they all use. She tried to bond with it unsuccessfully, but it just changed her genetically. Where she's got the mark, but it's all drippy.
Oh gosh,
yes, I like those. Very 90s of me. So.
It's super edgelord.
Yeah. But those tropes, they work for a reason.
They're fun.
They're fun to pull off.
Right.
So the book picks up exactly where they actually stopped at the end of that book, where they were just on the beach. They don't know where they're going. They're in this new world. Something about this world is connected to Nira in a way that's profound to her, and she needs to pick up where she left off. So the story is now going to take them on a journey across this dark ocean.
I just like it.
Dark seas, perhaps.
By the way, I'm going to need you to explain.
So this is your graphical representation of the timeline?
Yeah, the timeline. If you're looking at the timeline, that is actually super accurate.
Okay.
That is her timeline. Her timeline
Mhm.
is so convoluted and so messed up between crossovers with different companies and characters. Obviously, this book doesn't take itself very seriously.
I like it.
There's a serious through point, but most of it is like very self-aware. This is a
Yeah.
very self-aware book. We know we're being 90s. We know we're.
I
being
see a pair of handcuffs, a $, a treble clef.
Oh my gosh. That's terrible.
So I've distilled. So this isn't a reboot of the series.
Okay.
With what's happening now with the characters, because she's going to be running into villains and into characters that she knows, but it's almost like for the first time, but not for the first time.
Gotcha.
It's not necessarily a soft reboot because everything that's happened in her continuity is still considered to have happened.
Mm-hmm.
So the world where she finds herself in now, all of those different realities have collapsed. We call it the Great Collapse.
Very original naming.
Nice, very 90s.
I like it.
I stick with my 90s.
I love the
I stand by
90s.
my 90s naming of things.
Look, we just
Little,
say
little on the nose.
Exactly. So it's a bit on the nose. It's a little sharp. For the intellectuals out there, this is time for you to relax and just enjoy what's happening. So she's on this
let it
world
happen.
that's basically pieced together from all of these different timelines and realities that she's visited before. This is the Earth that she finds herself in now. This is her home. And that's why everything is mixed up. So there's no time travel that's actually happening now. It's just that there's an old West town next to a futuristic place, next to a dinosaur place. They're all in this. If you could think of it, if you think of Nira as a video game character, and this is her open world map,
yeah,
you basically got it.
Okay.
This is the world she lives in, and she actually recharges over the course of, because her powers come from chronological time travel stuff.
Right.
So if she gets low on power, it's actually the passage of time that charges her back up, like a video game character. So
like
what
her
she's gonna
health
run
bar
into in this
coming
world
back.
is going to be like a lot of fun. It's going to be really cool, and she might actually journey to like the actual Earth that exists in this space. But for the time being, she's going to be trying to figure out this patched up world that she's in right now, and there's other things to it that will give it a little depth. But trust me, it's not so deep that it's like, War and Peace.
Stop trying to find a whole bunch of
yeah.
ulterior meaning.
Yeah,
It
this
is
book,
what it is.
This book is escapism, and
I like
it's
it.
fun, and it's a good time, and it's fantasy, and it's science fiction, and it knows what it is, and it's. I think if you enjoy that,
Is she diving into a volcano?
No, it's actually like this cyber. There's a structure underneath, and it looks like kind of like the mouth of a volcano. I see where you see what it looks like that.
Oh,
but it's actually.
You
like
know what?
this
It looks like
spout.
it looks like a vent.
Yeah, it does look like a vent.
It
But
looks
it's
like
all
an
like,
underwater sea vent.
Yeah, but it's all like cybernetic and cyborgish. It's a thing. She's gonna find out what that thing is, but of course, I don't want to tell everybody what it is just yet. So it's a thing.
Don't tell us
It's
what
a
it is.
thing.
It's a thing.
I was just curious.
She's gonna accidentally get inside of it, and now she's got to get out of it, and it's gonna be cool.
I like how Bill just keeps looking at me and he's like,
Okay,
"Trust me,
I have-
trust me."
When I'm writing it and I'm drawing it, I swear to God, I'm so nerdy and I'm so freaking into it and naming everything. But when I talk about it, I'm just like, yeah, it's neat. It's cool. I think you'll.
All right, I have 2 questions just looking at this page. So, does the water make her suit recede?
No, she is purposely. Her suit, the cyber skin that she uses, all the cyber angels have the cyber skin, and what it does is it focuses whatever energy they have to like make costumes, weapons. So the suit, the cyber skin by itself has no energy by itself. So it's whatever energy you bring to the table, and it could be like your chi, it could be like your soul, it could be like. So every cyber angel
Size would be the napping power.
That would be mine. My
There you
cyber skin would
go.
be napping power.
Nice.
Straight up. So Nira, she has her energy builds up because her powers came directly from a time travel accident.
Okay.
So over the course of time, she just builds up energy. She has to release it somehow. So the cyber skin allows her to focus it. And I see where that went. And so you can sort of think of their cyber skins as like a little bit like Venom, a little bit like Wetworks, or where it would recede or take on different shapes, different if Nira forms a weapon, let's say a gun, and she drops it, somebody else picks it up, there's no juice. The juice comes from her. It's like, and the same goes for all the other cyber angels. They drop a weapon, they drop a thing. It's just an inert object at that point.
I was trying to see what that huge pink fluffiness was behind you. I was concerned.
That is a feather cape.
I thought it was a gay Yeti charging at you.
It's okay, I'm ready.
So to be short about it, I'll say that her cyber skin is receding up her legs. So because she wants to feel the water on her feet, she wants to get her feet wet at the beach. So she's doing that on purpose.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we have a question from the chat, which I'm hesitant to highlight, but Joe has been nice and chatting a lot, so I'm going to do it. Is the cyber skin penetrable?
Well, everything's penetrable if you apply enough force, I suppose. I mean, it's how do I phrase this?
Not like that.
Not like that.
Not like that.
It is meant to be. It is meant to be their armor, and so the more energy that they have, like if they're at full power, they should be fairly protected. They should be protected from most anything.
So as long as she's charged up, the answer is not without her consent.
Exactly. Wow, that is the best way anybody could have phrased that.
There you go. Size got you.
Yeah. But if she's low on juice, then she's just wearing a bikini at that point because she's got no energy to form things, suits, weapons.
Well, there you go.
Anything like that. So
my other question about this page is: did you take inspiration from the Batleth for this?
I think the Batleth is always on my mind on some level.
Okay.
So I would say yes, a little bit. I don't mind comparing it to that a little bit.
Maybe not like consciously, but like in the back of the mind.
I was thinking more like a spear, because she's what she's doing is Allura is the name of that character, and she's the no nonsense. Like Nira's like very friendly, easy to get along. She's kind of like the Spider-Man of the group, where Allura is more like the general. She's like, hey, can we get some food?
Like, we have things that have to happen.
We've been on the beach for like 3 hours.
You have been taking far too long.
We don't know where we're going.
This is stupid.
So she's in the water actually catching some fish for them to eat.
She's like, fine, I'll make sure that we don't die.
Exactly. Yeah. Whereas, everybody's personality kind of like, so that's Allura's personality is like, can we get down to business, please? I'm starving.
Mama's hungry.
Right. Exactly.
I'm getting hangry.
She usually forms a sword, and her wings are actually made of the same blue cyberplasm energy that her spear is made out of. So she usually forms a sword. I've never drawn her with a spear before, so I was like, that'd be kind of cool if she had a spear.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to catch fish with a sword.
That makes more sense. Yes.
So that's the reason I kind of do it like that. And I'm glad you found that hidden.
I don't want to stop. Well, I don't want to stop sharing the screen, but I'll show you afterwards why I asked that question, because there's most of the Batleths are just the back arc of them are just a curve, but there are some that actually have kind of this shape at the back end of them.
Yeah.
So that's why I was curious, because it kind of imitates it pretty well back here, but not. It's completely different in the front. So yeah.
Cool.
All right, so now we're on to.
All right, so you mentioned stretch goals and what's been unlocked.
Yeah, let me scroll down.
Rapid scrolling.
Rapid scrolling commencing. Okay, sketches, things, stuffs, sold out stuffs. Okay.
Other campaigns.
Okay, I got to see the campaign, not the thing.
Not the rewards.
Right, not the rewards, the campaign. or as they say in France, the campaign.
The
I may have
compagnon.
cheated. All right, so the stretch goals that are unlocked currently. There is a funded print where the publisher, Tom, and Committed Comics, on the back of the print, he'll print all of the names of all the backers on the back of the print. And you see the image that's on the front of the print, which is the wraparound regular cover image and the Kickstarter logo. It's kind of nice. The second stretch goal got unlocked were bookmarks, mainly because
So just so
a friend
I'm
of ours-
clear,
yes,
these aren't in your stretch goals column, are they?
they're in the main campaign. They're pictured in the main campaign column, not in the tiers that are on the right side. There you go. You have to scrolling down
No.
like the main page.
Oh, okay. So
Over here
what I was
scratching my
looking
shoulder
at
like
up
I'm a
here,
gorilla. Oh, it's over here.
what I was looking at was up here where it says stretch goals.
I just saw myself.
you're saying
and I'm just
that
like,
they're-
looks great.
Farther down than that.
They're a little farther. Yeah, for some reason he put the stretch goals that are still locked like on the top of the stretch goals thing.
And then the unlocked are below them.
And the
At least
unlocked are,
on
like,
mobile. It might be different on computer.
it's possible, yeah.
Okay. There are actually two stretch goal sections.
That's what I was worried
There
about.
you go, yeah.
There it is.
There we
There
found
it
it.
is.
There we found it. So there's the funded print that's already unlocked. There's the two bookmarks that are already unlocked. Actually, is it two bookmarks? I think it's just the front and the back of the bookmark that he pictured there.
Yeah, it
And then
says
there's,
double-sided. So
okay, there you go. And then the other thing that's unlocked are these three prints that they're in the wrong order on the page, but they do lock together. If you set them next to each other, it makes one image.
Nice.
oh, neat.
And I really, it's I think it's pretty cool that's the way. And then another reason to do the long print like that, so that way they actually fit in the bag and board, so we don't have to roll them up or fold them or do anything. So that way you can display them like the way that you would like. And this was a really fun image to
Hey,
put
Shae.
together, like, to see creatures and stuff.
They're 4x6s, so if you put them together in portrait, not landscape, then it would be 12x6. So get the frame ready.
You honor me.
No. Okay, here we go. I was gonna say, because I read that this was unlocked much higher up in the campaign, so I wanted to make sure. We also have a slap
Bill
bracelet.
signs all the physical. Oh no, the slap bracelet. Oh.
The slap bracelet, yeah. It's I put the design on the slap bracelet. It's the same design that the Nira's leg belt has. So when you slap it on your wrist, you've got your own cyber skin.
Ooh,
You'll have powers.
That's awesome.
in your mind.
Yeah, he was gonna put. We're thinking about just like. I mean, the slap bracelet was like, oh, like a cool little '90s idea,
Yeah.
right? You know, so like from back in the day. Oh, put the logo, put the thing, and I'm just like, it makes more sense to just make it look just like a belt.
Yeah.
To actually make it kind of like screen accurate
Yeah.
to the thing.
Nice.
So, and then the other stretch goals are still locked up, unfortunately.
No, it's not.
You have to reach 10,000 before we.
You're over 9, which means that you're signing.
Yeah, the 9,000 stretch goal. It says Bill signs all the physical wraparound covers.
Well, it looks like I'm signing some covers.
Yeah, you are.
Awesome.
Yeah, this one right
We
here.
just hit 9 today. Then while we were
Yep.
at the show, we hit 9.
We must have, yeah, because there's
'Cause when I
the
checked it-
10,000 stretch goal. Oh, Mira,
yeah.
y'all word this stuff intentionally vague. Everyone gets a piece of Mira booty. The Mira booty. That's
All physical backers get a cool double-sided ceramic chip.
okay.
So it's like the poker chip.
Good.
So it's like
cool.
so that way you get some booty. You get some booty for your booty.
So
Yeah,
in the
a
doubloons
version of
tier,
booty.
the one that in that tier you get 4 of them, and at the unlocked stretch goal, everyone, whether or not they got that tier, gets 1 of them.
Exactly.
Very cool.
Exactly. And then if it does hit 12,000, the 3 small prints that make up one image, he's going to make a single print that's 10.5 by 6, and it's got spot gloss on it or something. It's gonna be like a little bit nicer, and of course like as one solid print.
Very cool.
So if we do hit 12,000, then he'll include that print for everybody.
You know, I'm one to focus on minutia. So that begs the question to me as someone who has done typesetting and layouts and stuff like that. You're combining 3 4x6s to get a 10.5 by 6. So he's got to shrink something down for that to work, or squish them closer together.
Unless there's overlap in between the prints.
I don't know. There must be some trim somewhere, and I don't know where.
Yeah.
I didn't actually, because the image itself, when I first made the image, it was one image when I first made it, and then he's the one on the production side dividing them up into 3 different.
For usually, at least from what I've seen, when somebody's doing something like that, you can AI fill gutter space when you cut them up. That when you're doing the full one isn't there.
Yeah. So, however, he's got it figured out. He's got it figured out on his end. I only colored it and made it look pretty.
Yeah, I was just curious. Because I'm like 4 times 3. That's not 10.5. Damn you.
Yeah. Sure it is. You just did your math wrong. Recount your toes.
And don't crop like too much of my sea creature. It's like that's the whole point. Like, so I'm sure there's something to that. I'm gonna have to ask him. Either way, the print should look nice. It should look like the way it's pictured, and it should be somewhere close to what this measurement is.
Awesome.
And I'm sure he's not.
No, this looks proportional to the advertised measurement in the stretch goal.
Yeah.
So what I would say is, did you do this in layers? Like, is the background a separate layer? Because if so, then that's what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably
right.
Then he just proportioned it differently.
The other layers.
Yeah, put them together, put them a little bit closer together and stuff. Yeah, that's a possibility.
Yeah. Joe says, "How does it feel to be a superheroine?" Pretty badass. I've been stopped a lot today, actually.
She has been.
There's been a lot of people asking for pictures.
A lot more people know about Nira X today.
Yes.
Do you have something to carry around to show what you are, or maybe one of Bill's cards or something like that?
No, because somebody apparently did not make a QR code.
I didn't make a QR code
for me to hand to people.
As Kat and Shae suggested.
Just saying.
Yeah, didn't we talk about this in April?
We did, and Kat reminded him in enough time to get stuff made, and then things got busy, and then we're here. And so I just had to tell people, it's on a Kickstarter, go find it right now. Hurry quick, you only got 2 days.
Then I started packing up for the show yesterday, and it took all day. And then
we're here.
I appeared here. I stepped out of my suitcase, and I was here.
Yes.
And Bill, I have to say, I think this is the first time I've ever seen you not in a hat.
Yes. This is the first time you've ever seen me not in a hat.
It's down there.
I have it. I can put it on if it makes you feel like you recognize me better.
Well, I guess my question is, Shae, did you recognize him out of the hat?
He was wearing
when
the
you
hat
first saw him
first, though.
You see?
Oh, see, he cheated. Cheated.
He did cheat. Yeah.
Cheated.
He took it off after he sat down.
Yeah. Although I did tell Shae that she is way taller in person.
Yes.
Than in my computer.
Yes. And I've had a lot of people. I left my tall cards
she's
at
usually
home.
only this big.
I left my tall cards at home. I've had a lot of people that have come up to me and like, "Wow, you're tall," and I'm like, "Damn it, I have a card for this." Like, why do I always forget the card?
You made it seem like it was like an episode of Archer. It's just like, oh, I had something for this. Wait. I've got something for this.
I really do.
And then somebody says something first, and you're like, oh, that's better.
I'll mail you guys cards so you can see what I'm talking about.
Okay. I want to see the card now.
So I just put it in the chat
Well,
for
Mhm.
anyone to ask any last minute questions, because Artist Alley is closing and they need to get those in
Yes.
now.
Yes.
And you guys got 60 seconds. And then we're going to wrap up.
Not much time.
Yep, gotta wrap up because these people are serious. They'll kick us out.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, half
And
the
Bill
booths
and
are already
Shae.
shut down. And
Yes.
I'm gonna be playing the trailer and then our outro. So once the screen is occupied by something else, if you guys need to go to pack up, that's absolutely fine.
Excellent.
thank you.
Thanks.
I just want to say before we wrap,
All
thank you
right.
everybody who was able to watch. Thank you, Cy, for all of the troubleshooting. I'm sorry that this happened an hour later than what we were hoping for. Everything was working individually at my house, but putting it all together and then in a giant metal box, it decided it wasn't going to work
Mhm.
anymore. So thank you for the workaround.
And getting
thank you, Bill.
the laptop to work with the
Thank you, Shae.
tethering and all that kind of
Thank you,
stuff.
Sai.
Thank you, Cy.
You're very welcome.
What would you do with your last 60 seconds?
What would you do
on
with
Earth?
your last 60 seconds? Pack up and get out.
Yep. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Snacks and snacks. There's
Oh,
always-
I'd eat. Yeah.
yeah, snacks. I'm thinking snacks.
Snacks are good.
All right,
So
everybody,
2,000
back this
people
while you
would buy
still
the
have time.
PDF.
The link is
I
at the
could
top
afford
of the
some
chat.
snacks.
It's also down in the description if you're watching this on a replay. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, memberships are open, and we're going to be having a special on memberships really soon. So if any of you want to do it now, we will count it. So stay tuned for the trailer and our outro, and thank you all for coming.
Bye. Thank you, guys.
Bye.